Hey, are you a parent who feels like you've tried literally everything to help your child, but nothing's really gotten to the root cause of what's actually going on? Or maybe you've even explored traditional chiropractic care, but deep down something still feels off. If that's it, if this is you, just know this, you're not alone. So many parents come to us at Renegade Chiropractic and they have this feeling of just being frustrated and burnt out and even hopeless. And they feel like and wonder if their child's ever going to be able to thrive the way that they know their kiddo can thrive. Many have said we were their last hope, but what if I told you there's a completely different approach, one that can blend cutting edge technology with your child's one of a kind story to finally uncover what's been holding them back? This message is for parents who are done with the one size fits all answers. It's for families that are seeking a truly personalized, root cause, neurologically focused solution, especially if your child is struggling with sensory challenges or emotional regulation, behavior struggles, or even developmental delays. So what we're going to cover in this video, we're really going to walk through our signature 5-step clinical process, the same process that's transforming lives inside our practice every single day. So you'll learn how we use advanced insight scanning technology to take the guesswork out of care and then build a completely customized plan that actually works, right? As opposed to just guesswork. This approach is used by over 1,000 pediatric chiropractors around the world, and now it's available right here in our office. So I'm really excited that you're here. If you're still watching, buckle up. It's going to be awesome. So let me introduce you to Layla. Layla is a bright and sweet 4-year-old, but when her mom first brought her in, their days felt like a constant battle. And you know the days, right? She was easily overstimulated by her surroundings. Things like just getting dressed in the morning, holy cannoli, that was the worst ever, and it was a major ordeal. Meal times were actually unpredictable, and she rarely finished a meal, so she was hungry all the time, which just escalated the emotional issues. And even though she had the kindest heart when she was happy, the smallest trigger could send her down into a full-on meltdown, right? You know the situation, it's real, and was very real for Layla and her family. So her mom had actually tried tons of things, all the things you can think of, right? And from OT to PT to behavioral therapies to brain balance therapies, all these things. She tried all these things and nothing had seemed to really work. Progress really felt non-existent. She wasn't ready to go down the medication route and felt stuck. So not knowing what else could actually help her little girl regulate and thrive was super stressful. What's cool is after just 2 weeks of neurologically focused chiropractic care, things began to shift. Layla's explosiveness actually softened. She started to become more compliant. She wasn't perfectly regulated by any means, but noticeably happier and more flexible. Now, week by week, Layla keeps on improving. The moments of calm are getting longer, the meltdowns are getting fewer and fewer, and her mom finally sees and feels like they're on a path that actually supports her daughter's healing from the inside out. So I want to talk about the science behind this really amazing transformation for little Layla. Here's a breakdown of the exact 5-step process that we used with her and that we use with literally every child in our office that's under care. So this first step is an in-depth consultation. We take time to truly listen to your concerns, your journey, your hopes. We walk through pregnancy, birth, developmental milestones, and everything in between. And this really allows us to uncover the root stress patterns that others often miss. Now, for a lot of parents that come to our office, just that initial portion is sometimes the most stressful part, right? Because your kiddo's all over the place. The cool thing is I'll actually do a phone consultation with you where I'll just sit down and you can, figure out what is the best quiet time that you have to go over all that information. And I'll give you a call during that time and we'll talk about it. And I try and leave as much time as possible available so that we can go through it all. You can give all the details because, believe it or not, we believe that moms know what's going on with their kids, and so we trust your gut instinct. And every little piece of the puzzle that you explain to us is just another piece of the puzzle for us so that we can figure out how to get you from where you're at to where you want to be. Okay? So the next step is this. Step 2, we take neurological insight scans. So we use advanced technology to measure how your child's nervous system is functioning. Essentially, these scans give us a deep look at areas of subluxation or nervous system stress, also known as dysautonomia, and vagus nerve dysfunction, also known as stress, tension and miscommunication within the nervous system. With this data in hand, we can finally remove the guesswork from your kiddo's health. The combination of getting that like in-depth history as well as those scans helps us know how much care is needed, helps us know how much, what type of adjustment we should be doing, all that sort of stuff. So it's super insightful and helps us go deep with your kiddo's nervous system. Step 3 is we create a customized care plan with all the information that we've just gathered. So we blend your child's unique history with their scan results to create a plan built just for them. So every visit, every recommendation, every adjustment is intentional and calculated to support healing at the pace and level that your child needs. This way we have more results from each adjustment. We also have less neurologic blowout where the nervous system just gets overstressed because we adjust too much or not enough, right? We're able to just be very specific with your kiddo's nervous system. Step 4 is a report of findings. So we take time to explain what we found clearly and compassionately, and then we walk you through everything so that you have an understanding of what's going on in your child's nervous system. And then you'll know exactly what we're doing to help. So you understand why we adjust in a certain place. We understand why we're going to be focusing on certain areas before we shift to other areas within your kiddo's nervous system. We want to make sure that you don't only see that your kid is getting care, but that you understand the why behind your kid's care. And then you can feel empowered through the journey as well too. The next step is step 5, gentle and specific chiropractic adjustments. And arguably this is one of the most important spots because this is where we see the rubber hit the road. Our adjustments are safe, they're gentle, and they're designed specifically for little ones. Each adjustment helps clear stress from the nervous system, and that allows the brain and the body to communicate and regulate better. And the first things that parents will report is that their kiddo is sleeping a little bit better. They have improved focus. They might be digesting their food better. So having better sleep. They will maybe breastfeed better if they're a baby. They'll poop better. The big 3, eat, sleep, and poop. If you're not doing those every day as a parent, you're super grumpy, and surprise, so are your kids too. So those are some things that we call neurologic soft signs that your kids will experience early on. Just like Layla's family, you definitely deserve answers. You deserve a care team that looks beyond the surface, right? We get beyond the surface and uncover the real why behind your child's struggles. The transformation really begins with one thing: understanding what's really happening in your child's nervous system. So click the link in our bio to book your child's initial consultation and insight scans, or you can send us a direct message with the word HOPE, and we'll explain to you the next steps directly. You don't have to keep guessing. The answers are there, and we're here to help you find them. If you're watching this on YouTube, just shoot us a message. We'll direct you in the right way there as well too. We're here to help because we know that when your kid's life starts to change, your life starts to change too. And that's impactful for you, it's impactful for them, it's just impactful for the entire family, and that's what we're about, is creating change, not just for the now, but for your kids and for the generations to come. So let us know how we can help. Talk to you soon.